Janome.
Hello, welcome to another Janome Live. My name is Alba, and I'd like to welcome you to the Janome studio. Today we're going to be talking about what's new at Janome. I'm going to be sharing 6 items that you may not have seen or heard of, so I want to give you a sneak peek on just a few of the things that are new at Janome. The first one I'm going to start with is the Quilt Cadet kit. I know that Latifa did a live about a month ago on this kit, but I did want to go over it again because it's a really exciting kit. Doesn't it look fabulous? So when we open up this box, I'm going to share with you what is inside the box, and I'm going to be pulling items out and showing you. This is a kit that's meant for teaching a young child how to sew. And what I like about this is that it's appropriate for a pretty wide age group. So the first thing that you're going to be getting are 4 different patterns. And I am going to concentrate on one in particular. This pattern I really loved, and this is the mood pillows. And it is a fun pattern that makes many, many different pillows. So all of the faces that you're seeing on this leaflet are all included. So we have animals, monsters, people. So all of these are included with this one pattern, and it is 31 different pillows that you can make. So even just with this one pattern, it really is amazing. And those are all of the pillows that can be made. So with the different faces, they're downloadable, and it is giving you full instructions on how to make these pillows. You're getting a DVD as well as being able to download all of that information. This is written with children in mind. There's tips about cutting, about safety, about the machine, and this is duplicated in all 4 patterns that you're getting. Now, as you complete the patterns and you complete the projects, you're going to excel in what you're learning. And with each one, you will get badges on different items that you're mastering. And the badges are completely done and ready to go. So this badge is the walking foot segment and just curved piecing. And I really love how fun this is put together with especially kids in mind. So I just love that they're rewarded with their badges, and you are getting some of the items that might be a little bit more difficult to find. The zipper, the cord, and the round wood endings for those. So the Quilt Cadet kit, do ask your dealers about that. You're able to get the kit where they could order that for you, and you could do this with your children at home. Many dealers are doing children's camps or the Quilt Cadet program where they're inviting in. Of course, this isn't possible all over the U.S. with restrictions as they are this year. But I did want to let you know about that Quilt Cadet kit. And I'm going to show you the front of the box. The item number that you would be asking for is QC Kit. And make sure to ask your dealer about that. This is lots of fun. I know I would love to do half of these projects myself, and I'm going to be working on those mod pillows. They're just a lot of fun. So I consider myself a kid at heart, so I like those as well. The next one that I'm going to show you is for all of you doing ruler work. Ruler work has gotten really popular, and what we have is the ruler kit accessories. So this is a template or a guide with different measurements on it, as well as writing discs, and I'm going to show what these are. So with this, I have a 1/4 inch, a 1/2 inch, an 1/8 of an inch, and 1 inch. So let's say I am using my ruler work and I want to do echo stitching, and I want to do a 1 inch increment, or I want to go a 1/4 of an inch from my previous line. This allows me to be really accurate and be able to guide my next set of lines or how far away I am stitching from that previous line. Now the discs I like because these let you audition and practice. So you're getting several size discs. I'm going to pull one of them out. And what this is for is, let's say you do have a set of rulers and you want to play and have some fun. This ruler allows you to put a pen on the inside and practice as you would be sewing. So now with this, I want to see if I turn and move this, what kind of shape I could create and how much movement I need to get and what this will look like prior to my sewing. So this allows you, as I said, to audition and see what your ruler work can be. And this is really great for experimenting and saying, I want to do a 30-degree turn, or I want to move every 1/4 of an inch, and use your guide as well. There are different size templates for different size pens and writing devices that you would be using. So you're getting lots of options in there. I really like this because sometimes you get this one ruler that you bought and the only thing you're thinking you could do with it is what's on the packaging. And I know that you could get a lot more creative than that. So the ruler accessory kit is a great add-on, and the item number on that is ruler ACCSET. And I'm going to put all of these in the notations so that you will be able to go back and look on those. So I am going to move this one out of the way so that we could talk about some of the other items that I have. Now the one I want to show you is this big one in the box. And this is an art craft kit. I'm going to hold that up so that you could see. This is a nice 12.5 inch box that is holding just a lot of things in it. So this is for that general crafter, someone that does a little bit of everything. Maybe you have the cutter, the artistic cutter. These are all items that will work with your cutters and just plenty of other items. So the first two I want to show you are items that I use all the time. The artistic temporary adhesive, I like this one because it is a low odor. When you spray this, I am not choking on this. I am not, it isn't an offensive odor from it. It's just enough tackiness where if you do position something incorrectly, you are able to move it. I have used the temporary adhesive with paper, with vinyl, with fabric. So a lot of times I will use this in my quilt sandwiching, and it really does a nice job. and I've never had it leave a residue or leave any staining on my fabric. So I really like that adhesive. Now with an adhesive, you spray it. Don't you hate when it gets tacky all over your table, all over your rulers, all over everything? So there is the adhesive remover as well. And I do like this for my tabletop surfaces to remove all of that tackiness. And sometimes that spray gets all over your hands, and I've used the remover to get all of that tackiness off. So the adhesive and the remover are part of the kit. And I am going to go through all of the items. The X-Acto knife for precise cutting of paper, vinyl, all of those items. And this is a pick and release tool. The pick and release tool is for when you are working with rhinestones. So this will allow you to pick up. It is a lightly tacky top. It will allow you to pick up rhinestones if they fall in the opposite direction and to move and get them out of the way. And that is the pick and release tool. My brushes, these come in handy with doing rhinestone work. So when you're making your template to do iron-on rhinestone items, these brush that right into the template and allow you to be able to do that. Now, I'm going to show you, you are going to be getting a nice variety of some rhinestones and some studs. And this is a really nice way to get started with those rhinestones, because you're not only getting clear, but you're getting a nice variety of different colors. And that is 10 packages of 10 gross in each bag. So you're really getting a nice start to be able to do that rhinestone, the iron-on rhinestones. Now for the rhinestones, here are a few more items. The hook to really get your placement really nice, your tweezers and your scrapers. These come in handy not only for rhinestones, but for doing the vinyl, whether it be iron-on vinyl or peel and stick vinyl that you are cutting into all of those fabulous shapes with your artistic cutter. I've had lots of people make comments about my easy snips when I have done other lives and use these. Really great. You could hang them from a lanyard. Just a nice, quick, easy way to cut all of those thread scraps. The artistic squeegee, I wanted to make sure that the name I had right. This is really great when you're doing rhinestones or you're working with glitter. You pour, you're getting that all set, and then you have just this mess. And this is a nice silicone squeegee to clean up and scrape up all of those items. And now, I don't want that to fall, you're getting a startup supply of your template material. This is a harder material to do permanent templates. A variety of vinyls. So we have a variety of vinyl colors, and these are the iron-on vinyls. When you're doing your rhinestone templates, these are what's needed to make your templates. Your template material is the green, and it is a soft rubbery material. And this is your transfer sheet. And I know it's clear, it's really tough to see, but the transfer sheet is a sticky paper that once your rhinestones fall into the holes of the template, this will pick up all of your rhinestones and allow you to iron them onto your clothing, onto your whatever type of project that you are doing. So I like the fact that you are getting everything you need to get crafty and to get started. So you have just a wide variety of items that you will be getting. So this box is really jam-packed with items. And I love that adhesive and the adhesive remover. So this item is the Art Craft Kit, and that is the item number. So when you go to your dealer, you want to ask them for the Janome Art Craft Kit. And I love this really nice sealable box to keep everything in its place. And I'm going to put that down so it doesn't fall. Now my two items I'm going to show you are small items. And this is the Janome zipper pull. And I just want to get that item number on here. So the Janome zipper pull, this has a ring on it that it could attach to a key ring or a zipper. So for me, I like this, and I have mine on my bag that I carry all of my sewing supplies in. So if I do misplace my scissor or I just need to quickly snip a thread, it is handy and never gets removed from that zipper. On each one of the sides is a razor cutter that will allow you to cut threads. So this one I like because it's always where you put it, because it's getting secured to either a zipper or a key ring. And this one I like. It is an adjustable. This is also a thread cutter, but it's going on your finger. And you could put this on whatever finger you would like. I know sometimes I really like this on my thumb. And it adjusts, and you could make that as loose or as tight as you want. So as I am sewing, it is right on my finger, and I could cut threads. What's nice with this is you can use it on your right or left hand. So we've thought about our lefty sewers. So a lot of times that cutter on the side of the machine just isn't positioned right for you, or you simply cannot find your scissor. And that's just a nice, convenient way to be able to snip all those threads. And it proudly shows your Janome pride. So this is the one that goes on your finger. This is the zipper pull one. And they both are branded Janome. And just really nice little add-ons to ask your dealer about those. So thread cutter, and I will put all the item numbers in the description so you could get back to those. Lastly, I wanted to go over one of our workbooks. I know I did a live on the machine workbooks, but this is the presser foot workbook, and I wanted to show that. And I'm actually going to pull this out because I know sometimes that glare can be a bit much with seeing this. What this workbook is, it goes over some of our accessories, and it gives you details of how to use those accessories. I'm going to open up that workbook and show you exactly what that is. So it's a 3-ring binder. What I like about that is as I'm using this, I can add sheets of paper with my notes. So it is going to go over the blind hem foot, the button sewing foot, the automatic buttonhole foot, the even feed foot, the over edge foot, the rolled hem, the satin stitch, the zigzag, and the zipper foot. And as I said, as you go to YouTube, as you see more Janome lives on other feet, you could add to this book, which I really like. So I like when they are made as a 3-ring binder. You will notice that the pictures are nice and large. You were getting notations. I like the fact that everything wasn't made teeny tiny little pictures. This is very easy to read, lots of notes, lots of tips, lots of pictures. And you will not only see the front, but the back side of a lot of this stitching, because a lot of times you're doing a stitch and using a foot for the first time, and the front doesn't always look the same as the back. And sometimes you're wondering, is this correct? Am I doing this right? So this is really written for a total beginner, maybe that is never sewn. There's enough detail to accommodate that person. So I like the fact, just the way it is set up, with the button sewing foot, not only for sewing on buttons, but for sewing on rings and for doing other crafty projects. So this goes beyond just the basic use. So even if you are more of an expert sewist, you will get a lot of use out of this workbook. And again, I'm going to show you that front cover, and that is the Presser Foot Workbook. So I hope you enjoyed your time, the time that I've had to spend with you. I wanted to share, as I said, just a few of the newer items, some items that you may not have seen. So please go to your Janome dealer, ask them about some of these items. Most of them are available online too, but remember to go to your Janome dealer, shop local, and make sure to say that Alba said hi. I'd like to thank you for joining me, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.